Living alone after 70 can be a rewarding experience filled with the freedom to make one's own decisions, indulge in hobbies, and enjoy a quieter, more peaceful life. But there's also an undercurrent of struggles that may not always be visible or discussed openly. From stories shared on forums where older adults open up about their experiences, it's clear that hidden challenges exist. So, let's unpack what these are and offer some personal insights into how to face them in a way that brings peace, fulfillment, and joy to the years ahead. Number 1. The weight of loneliness. More than just being alone. Loneliness often creeps in quietly. It's not simply about being alone, but about the absence of meaningful connection and routine social interaction. Many people on forums describe how their social circles shrink with age, as friends move away, family becomes busy with their own lives, and colleagues from work are no longer around. For example, one woman in her late 70s shared that she used to enjoy chatting with her neighbors daily. After they moved, she found herself in an unfamiliar silence that no amount of TV or radio could fill. One way to face this is to intentionally create social anchors in your week. This might be volunteering at a local community center, joining a senior exercise class, or even creating a weekly phone schedule where you call family members or friends. These small yet consistent interactions can build a sense of connection and give structure to the week. 2. The challenge of maintaining physical health independently. As we age, physical tasks that once felt routine, lifting groceries, cleaning the house, even getting in and out of the shower, can become increasingly challenging. One gentleman on a senior living forum described how, after suffering from a minor injury, he suddenly found himself unable to do many tasks he'd taken for granted. It left him feeling frustrated and vulnerable. In such cases, setting up your living space to accommodate these physical changes is a gift you give yourself. Consider reorganizing cupboards and shelves so you can reach essentials without stretching, or investing in kitchen tools that make cooking easier. Some people on forums recommend hiring help for occasional cleaning and heavy lifting tasks, as it preserves both physical health and mental well-being. Remember, it's not about losing independence, it's about extending it. 3. Cognitive decline and memory challenges. The silent frustration. One of the silent frustrations of aging alone is dealing with memory lapses and cognitive challenges. Many people express frustration over things like forgetting appointments, misplacing important items, or missing out on taking medications on time. It's not only scary, but also a source of embarrassment and anxiety, making one feel less sharp or less capable. To manage this, several people suggest creating a routine that doesn't change day to day. Having a specific spot for items like keys, wallet, and phone helps in avoiding frantic searches. Investing in a medication organizer with a reminder alarm or using a digital calendar with alerts can make it easier to keep track of important tasks. One woman in her 70s found peace by labeling cabinets and drawers for easy access. Little by little, building these supportive routines can offer significant comfort and stability. 4. Navigating the emotional toll of losing independence. For some, the idea of relying on others even minimally is deeply uncomfortable, and the realization that we cannot do everything alone can be a hard pill to swallow. One person shared how hard it was for them to admit they needed a walking aid, which made them feel old and dependent. Another gentleman talked about how giving up driving, due to diminishing vision, left him feeling confined and helpless. Accepting help or investing in tools that make life easier doesn't mean giving up independence. It's about learning to adapt with grace. You might think about hiring someone to drive you for occasional errands or outings, or you could consider joining a senior rideshare service, which allows you to get out without needing to rely solely on family. This shift isn't easy, but it's liberating once we acknowledge that independence is as much about being safe and fulfilled as it is about doing things alone. 5. The financial pressures of living alone. Living solo often means bearing the full weight of financial responsibility, which can be daunting. From paying for rent, utilities, and groceries to covering medical expenses, many people talk about feeling anxious over their finances, stretching thinner with each year. One retiree mentioned how each unexpected expense, like a plumbing issue or medical bill, became a source of immense stress. Creating a just-in-case fund or budgeting for unexpected expenses can offer peace of mind. For those with limited income, look into community resources such as senior discounts, food pantries, or local programs designed to help with utility bills. Many towns and cities have senior assistance programs that can provide financial relief or resources for those living on a fixed income. Additionally, simplifying your lifestyle to live more minimally can not only reduce costs, but also create a sense of calm and focus. 6. Facing emotional grief and the weight of memories. With age comes the reality of loss, of loved ones, friends, and even parts of ourselves. The grief that comes with these losses is one of the most painful aspects of living alone, as many have no one nearby to help carry the emotional burden. An older man shared how difficult it was to walk by his late wife's favorite chair each day, feeling the stark emptiness of her absence. Allow yourself to create small rituals to honor those memories while moving forward. Frame a favorite photo, light a candle, or plant a small garden as a tribute. Some find that joining a grief support group or even an online community can make a profound difference, knowing there are others out there who truly understand what they're feeling. Embracing these little rituals and supports can help us hold on to precious memories without feeling overwhelmed by the past. 7. The battle against becoming invisible. A recurring theme in online discussions is the feeling of becoming invisible. Society often overlooks the elderly, making them feel as though they no longer matter in a fast-paced world. A woman in her early 80s expressed how she felt she had aged out of relevance, which affected her self-esteem deeply. Engaging in activities where you're actively contributing, like volunteering, tutoring, or sharing stories from your life, can reignite a sense of purpose and presence. A man who joined a local mentorship program talked about how younger people in the program valued his life experiences and insights, and it helped him feel seen and valued again. Staying involved gives you purpose and shows the world that wisdom is timeless. 8. Nurturing joy and passion for life. Finding things to look forward to, no matter how small, is a source of happiness and fulfillment. One 75-year-old woman living alone shared how she developed a passion for painting despite never picking up a brush before. For others, it could be gardening, reading, or learning to cook new recipes. Small hobbies can brighten daily life and make it feel more meaningful. Consider making a bucket list filled with achievable goals and dreams you can work toward. One idea might be planning a short trip or even something simple like trying a new recipe every week. These small but purposeful activities inject life with excitement and give you reasons to wake up with a smile. 9. Keeping up with technology in a rapidly changing world. Technology today evolves so rapidly that it can feel like a daily challenge to keep up, especially for older adults who may not have grown up with the digital tools that are now so commonplace. For instance, some seniors mention on forums that they find it challenging just to keep up with smartphone updates or the latest app changes that are necessary for tasks like online banking or video calls with family. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and even alienated by this constant change. A good approach is to find local or online workshops specifically designed for seniors. Many community centers and libraries offer digital literacy classes that move at a slower pace, specifically tailored for people who didn't grow up using technology. Additionally, having a tech buddy, a friend, family member, or even a tech-savvy neighbor who can explain things as needed can make technology more accessible. If your comfort level with devices grows, you'll feel more connected and empowered to take advantage of the conveniences they offer. 10. The subtle discomfort of adjusting to changing sleep patterns. One of the lesser discussed issues among seniors is the change in sleep patterns that often accompanies aging. Many older adults report lighter sleep, difficulty staying asleep, or waking up much earlier than they'd like. These changes can lead to fatigue during the day, making it harder to maintain focus or fully enjoy activities. One gentleman expressed frustration over waking up at 4 a.m. every day, feeling exhausted and yet unable to get back to sleep. To manage this, try to create a sleep routine that adapts to your body's changes. This could mean adjusting your bedtime to align better with when you feel naturally sleepy, or creating a calming evening routine that helps you unwind, things like a warm bath, reading a favorite book, or gentle stretches. Be mindful of your caffeine and alcohol intake, as these can interfere with sleep even more in later years. Listening to soft music or guided meditations before bed can also help, as well as exposing yourself to natural light early in the day to help regulate your body's sleep-wake cycle. 11. Dealing with the emotional impact of not feeling needed anymore. Another hidden struggle people often mention is the emotional impact of not feeling as needed as they once were. Throughout much of life, we are accustomed to having roles and responsibilities that give us purpose, whether it's taking care of children, working a job, or even supporting others in various ways. But with age, these roles tend to diminish, and some find themselves struggling to find purpose outside of what they used to do. Finding new ways to be of service can be incredibly fulfilling. Volunteering is a great way to tap into that sense of purpose, whether it's reading to young children at a library, helping to organize community events, or even being part of local groups that need support. Some older adults find joy in helping with community gardens, offering mentorship in areas where they have expertise, or even becoming a foster pet parent. Knowing that your presence and participation make a positive impact on others can fill that gap, helping you feel not just occupied, but truly needed and valued in your community. 12. Managing home maintenance and repairs alone. Keeping up with home maintenance and repairs can be surprisingly overwhelming when you're living alone. Small issues like a leaky faucet, a loose doorknob, or a flickering light might seem minor, but over time, they can become frustrating if not addressed. Many older adults mention that it's daunting to deal with these tasks independently, as they may lack the physical ability or confidence to do repairs themselves, and finding reliable help can be a challenge. One way to tackle this is by building a trusted network of local handymen or professionals who can be called on for help. Some communities even have volunteer groups that assist seniors with minor home repairs or maintenance, so researching such local resources can make a big difference. It can also help to set aside a small home maintenance fund to cover any unexpected repairs, which can relieve the stress of an unplanned expense. For more routine tasks, try creating a simple checklist of seasonal chores, like checking smoke alarms or inspecting window seals, so you can keep on top of things and tackle them gradually. 13. Facing the fear of falling or health emergencies when alone. One common concern that isn't often talked about is the fear of having an accident or health emergency when there's no one nearby to help. Falling is a particular worry, as it can lead to serious injury, and many seniors describe feeling anxious about what might happen if they couldn't reach a phone or call for help. This anxiety can be both physically and emotionally draining, causing some people to limit their activities or avoid moving around their home freely. Investing in a personal medical alert system can be a lifesaver, both practically and mentally. Many modern devices come with fall detection technology and allow you to call for help with a simple button press. Wearing one around the house can provide peace of mind, knowing that help is only a call away if needed. Additionally, making small adjustments to your living space, like removing loose rugs, installing grab bars in the bathroom, and using non-slip mats, can reduce the risk of falls and help you feel more secure in your home. This peace of mind can go a long way in promoting independence and confidence. 14. The difficulty of maintaining a nutritious diet alone. For many seniors, cooking for one can feel uninspiring and at times exhausting. Without family to cook for or share meals with, some older adults report feeling unmotivated to prepare balanced meals, which can lead to poor nutrition over time. On forums, several people have shared how they fall into the habit of eating convenience foods or skipping meals altogether, leading to issues like low energy, weight loss, or even nutritional deficiencies. To address this, try batch cooking meals that can be frozen and reheated throughout the week, which saves time and energy without sacrificing nutrition. Another helpful approach is to make meal preparation a social activity. Some people join cooking classes designed for seniors, while others form small groups with friends or neighbors to prepare meals together. Also, there are meal delivery services that cater specifically to seniors, offering pre-made meals that are both nutritious and easy to heat up. Keeping a variety of healthy snacks on hand, like yogurt, nuts, or fruit, can also make it easier to maintain balanced eating habits without a lot of extra effort. 15. Coping with seasonal depression and the impact of limited sunlight. Seasonal changes can have a significant effect on mood, especially when living alone. Winter months can be particularly challenging, as shorter days and colder weather often limit opportunities for outdoor activity. Some seniors have expressed feeling down or experiencing symptoms of seasonal affective disorder, SAD, which can make it harder to stay engaged and active during the colder months. One way to combat this is by investing in a light therapy box, which can mimic natural sunlight and help improve mood and energy levels. Placing it in an area where you spend a lot of time, such as near your reading chair or breakfast table, can make a noticeable difference. Additionally, try to stay connected with friends or community activities throughout the winter. Many community centers offer indoor classes or social events that provide a change of scenery and a way to stay active. Even small steps like setting up a cozy reading nook near a window can help lift your spirits and make the season feel more enjoyable. 16. Navigating the complexity of medical appointments and health management. Keeping track of medical appointments, prescriptions, and health screenings can become complex, especially for seniors managing multiple health conditions. Without a close family member or partner around, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the scheduling, paperwork, and follow-up care. Many people have shared that they often feel lost in the shuffle with doctors or have difficulty remembering specific health instructions once they leave the clinic. One solution is to create a health management system tailored to your needs. This might involve keeping a dedicated health binder or journal where you write down doctor's notes, track medications, and log symptoms or questions to bring up at your next visit. Some seniors also find it helpful to bring a friend, family member, or advocate to appointments, someone who can help take notes and ask questions on their behalf. Another option is to explore telehealth services, which can sometimes make it easier to communicate with healthcare providers from home. 17. The challenge of staying mentally stimulated and avoiding boredom. Boredom and mental stagnation can be real challenges for seniors living alone, especially if they've recently retired or no longer have a bustling household. Without daily interactions or a structured routine, some older adults mention feeling as though their days blend together, or that they lack mental engagement, which can affect overall happiness and even cognitive health. To counter this, look for activities that keep you mentally stimulated and challenge you to learn something new. For example, many seniors enjoy enrolling in lifelong learning programs at local colleges or online, where they can take courses in topics that interest them, anything from history to technology. Some have also found fulfillment in creative hobbies like painting, writing, or playing an instrument, which add purpose and mental engagement to each day. Even setting small goals like completing a crossword puzzle daily, joining a book club, or learning a new language can provide a sense of achievement and make each day feel more meaningful. 18. Managing the emotional weight of major life transitions alone. As people age, major life transitions, such as moving to a smaller home, adjusting to the loss of a loved one, or adapting to changes in health, become more common. Without a close support network nearby, these transitions can feel more daunting and emotionally taxing. Some seniors share that they feel isolated in their grief or anxiety over these changes, making it hard to process their emotions fully or find healthy ways to cope. One way to manage this is by seeking out a support network, even if it's through virtual channels. Many online communities and support groups are specifically designed for older adults experiencing similar transitions, which can provide a sense of connection and understanding. Additionally, counseling or therapy can be invaluable for helping process emotions in a healthy way, especially during tough times. For some, journaling, meditation, or participating in group activities, such as local art classes or guided nature walks, also provides a creative outlet for emotions, offering a sense of comfort and personal growth. 19. Maintaining personal safety and security at home. Living alone can lead to increased concerns about personal safety and home security, especially for seniors who may feel vulnerable to break-ins, scams, or emergencies. Many seniors express a growing worry about what might happen in situations where they feel at risk, which can lead to anxiety or a sense of unease, particularly at night. To increase peace of mind, there are a few effective steps to consider. Installing a home security system or smart security cameras can help you monitor your property and provide an added layer of security. Many seniors also benefit from using smart home devices that allow them to control locks, lights, and even appliances from their phones or a central device. Additionally, it's wise to keep emergency contacts easily accessible, perhaps even saved into a personal medical alert device or on speed dial. Connecting with trusted neighbors or joining a neighborhood watch can also provide a support network to help keep an eye out and lend a hand if needed. Having these measures in place can bring a sense of security and comfort, allowing you to enjoy your home with confidence. 20. The strain of self-motivation and creating structure in daily life. Without the structure of a job, family responsibilities, or regular commitments, it can sometimes be difficult to create a fulfilling daily routine. Many seniors describe feeling adrift or lacking motivation, especially if they don't have specific goals or activities to look forward to. Days may feel long and unstructured, leading to feelings of purposelessness or even mild depression over time. One helpful approach is to set small, achievable goals each week. For example, you could plan to visit a new park, start a simple craft project, or schedule a virtual coffee chat with a friend or family member. Creating a flexible but consistent schedule for activities such as exercise, hobbies, and social time can add rhythm to your days. Additionally, some seniors find enjoyment in joining local clubs or groups that meet regularly, such as walking groups, gardening clubs, or senior book clubs. These regular activities help structure your week, provide opportunities to engage with others, and bring a renewed sense of purpose. 21. Finding reliable transportation without relying on others. As driving becomes more challenging or even impossible for some seniors, especially at night or in unfamiliar areas, the loss of independent transportation can feel limiting and isolating. Not being able to get around freely may lead some to withdraw from social activities, medical appointments, or even basic errands, which can make living alone feel increasingly isolating and frustrating. To address this, explore local transportation options that are senior-friendly. Many communities offer senior ride services, which provide transportation specifically for older adults at a reduced cost or for free. Some ride-sharing companies also offer senior assistance services where drivers are trained to help passengers get safely to and from destinations. If you live in an area with public transportation, familiarize yourself with routes to essential locations like grocery stores, medical centers, and parks. Planning ahead by scheduling outings, ride services, or even carpooling with neighbors or friends can help maintain your mobility, ensuring you stay connected to your community and daily routines. 22. The complexity of managing legal and financial affairs solo. As we age, managing legal and financial matters, such as handling taxes, updating wills, or planning for long-term care, can become increasingly complex. Living alone means there may not be someone immediately available to help with these tasks, which can lead to stress and uncertainty. Many seniors express feeling anxious about making important decisions or keeping up with necessary paperwork on their own. One way to manage this is to set up a support system with professionals who can offer guidance. Financial planners, elder law attorneys, and accountants who specialize in senior affairs can provide expert advice tailored to your needs. You might also consider designating a trusted family member or friend as a secondary contact on financial accounts or documents, so they can help review or assist with decisions when necessary. Keeping important documents organized in a single, accessible location and setting reminders for deadlines can make managing these responsibilities less overwhelming and more manageable. 23. Handling the decline of sensory abilities. As we grow older, sensory changes like reduced vision, hearing, or even taste and smell can have a surprising impact on daily life. Living alone with sensory limitations can make certain tasks more difficult or increase the risk of accidents. For example, reduced vision might make it hard to read medication labels, and hearing loss could make it challenging to hear the doorbell or phone, creating both practical and emotional challenges. Adapting your living environment can help make these changes easier to manage. Many seniors find that using assistive devices like large print labels, amplified phones, or visual alarms can make daily tasks safer and more accessible. If vision is a concern, improving lighting throughout your home, especially in stairways and hallways, can also help. For those with hearing loss, vibrating alarms or flashing alert systems connected to phones and doorbells provide alternative ways to stay aware of one's surroundings. Embracing these tools can help maintain independence, ensuring a comfortable and functional living space, even as sensory abilities change. 24. Managing the accumulation of personal belongings and decluttering. Over the years, it's easy to accumulate items that hold sentimental value or seem too useful to let go of, but living alone often brings a realization of just how much stuff one has. Many seniors mention feeling overwhelmed by the idea of decluttering, especially when it involves parting with items that hold memories. On the other hand, an overly cluttered home can feel cramped, reduce mobility, and increase the risk of falls. One helpful approach is to break down the decluttering process into small, manageable steps, focusing on one room or area at a time. You can start with less sentimental areas, like the kitchen or bathroom, to build momentum. Many seniors also find it helpful to involve family members or friends who can share stories or memories about certain items, making the process feel less lonely and even enjoyable. Another option is to donate items to charities or organizations that can give them a second life, which can bring a sense of purpose to the process. Gradually, creating a more organized space can make the home feel open and safe, providing peace of mind. 25. Maintaining a positive self-image and sense of self-worth. Living alone in later years can sometimes lead to a decline in self-confidence or self-worth, particularly if social circles have dwindled or physical appearance and capabilities have changed. Some older adults describe feeling invisible or struggling to maintain a positive self-image, especially if they're no longer as active in their community or previous roles. To foster a strong sense of self-worth, try setting aside time to engage in activities that bring you joy, confidence, and a sense of accomplishment. This could include joining a fitness class designed for seniors, taking up new hobbies, or even trying something completely different, like writing down life stories or achievements in a journal. Additionally, small self-care rituals, like dressing up even if you're just staying in, treating yourself to a favorite meal, or practicing positive affirmations can boost self-esteem and remind you of your unique value. Surrounding yourself with positive influences, whether through uplifting books, music, or spending time with supportive friends, can also help reinforce a positive self-image and sense of purpose. Living alone after 70 is a unique experience that's often misunderstood or underestimated. It requires resilience, creativity, and adaptability, but also brings a quiet strength. While the challenges may be many, they're balanced by the freedom to shape your days, pursue passions, and discover a deeper connection with yourself. Remember, it's okay to ask for help, to seek new connections, and to make small adjustments that make life easier and more enjoyable. Most importantly, know that you're not truly alone. There's a vast community out there, both online and offline, that understands these struggles and celebrates the triumphs, no matter how small. Embrace each day with grace and curiosity, and know that every stage of life brings unique opportunities to grow, love, and live fully. Feel free to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. If you found the video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe to help us reach more wonderful people like you. Take care and thank you for watching.